Hey David, Chris here, the owner of CNP Marketing and Design. And in this video, I'm going to show you what you can do to bring more customers straight to your business using your Google business profile and your website as the tools. Now, the topics of today are going to be content, backlinks, and citations, and what they'll actually do for you if you use these strategies. More importantly, how you can easily get another 40 or 60 jobs every single month by doing the strategies I'm going to teach you how to do. But first off, I checked out your website, man, and I really dig it. It came together really well. You have a beautiful family, and it's really well put together. This background picture right here makes it really feel like you're community oriented, which is awesome. And I like how you're getting personal right here by sharing this information about your family and about you guys and your mission. But getting right into it, I want to go over page content with you first. And that's made up of the words, the images, and text behind the images called alt text that make up a certain page on your site. You need at least 1,500 to 2,000 words on your home page to be optimized with Google depending on your competition and keywords. This will also give you much more opportunity to fill in with some buyer intent keywords that you're trying to get business for. And a buyer intent keyword is just a word or phrase searched into Google that indicates a person is ready to buy your services. For example, because I made this video off of Springfield. So if somebody looked for landscapers in Springfield, Illinois, that's an example of a buyer intent keyword because they're looking to get a landscaping job done, get their grass cut, whatever the case may be. They're looking to buy your services. And they're also looking in an area that you target and not on the other side of the country. And when you rank for these keywords, you come up first and get more customers coming straight to you that are ready to buy. Now, to sum it up, Google loves information and relevancy. And in your content, you can place keywords to tell Google exactly what terms you want to be put in front of when people search for them. That's why content is king, and it's the easiest and fastest way to rank for literally anything. Now I'm going to go over here and check out one of your competitors' website, Buckley's Prairie Landscaping. And we can see how much content they have on their front page. They have an okay amount of words. This is kind of an outdated looking site, but they have more content than you currently do. It's not optimized, but it's also making Google pay a lot more attention to them rather than you. And it also fills in with some of the keywords that are getting them business. And that's what we're looking to change here. So now let's take a look at a tool I use called Ahrefs that gives you the breakdown of the performance of a website. And my second topic is going to be going over backlinks. What a backlink is another site linking to yours through theirs, either through text or through a clickable image. So if I clicked on this and it brought me up to your website, that's an example of this website sending your website a backlink. Now, the idea is that these links act like an endorsement of your website from other sites that Google uses to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. It's just like a popularity contest where the person with the most wins. But not all backlinks are created equal. You want more powerful and relevant sites linking to you to show that you have more authority. Quality always wins here. And by relevant, I mean if you had other landscaping sites linking to you, that's going to do a lot more for you than a site like Pizza Hut for obvious reasons. We can actually take a look at their backlinks to find out what's making them successful and use it as a roadmap to beat them at their own game. And they really don't have that many. They don't have anything special here. So it's going to make it that much easier to actually beat these guys and take all of the traffic that they're getting business from. Their website is acting as an asset for their business, which is what it's meant to do. But now let's take a look at some of their keywords and find out what's actually generating them traffic. And as you can see, every area has their own keywords. There's some for Springfield. There's a lot for Springfield, but every area has their own keywords. So if you go out here and you look at Riverton and you look at Decanter and Jacksonville, they all have their own keywords that you can rank for and capture as well. And the cool thing about these is that you can capture as many as you want, right? And I give you the breakdown about how the numbers work when it comes to SEO and keywords at the end of the video. But for now, let's take a look at a Google search real quick. So the first thing that you see here at the top is an ad. And while ads are great, they become a serious money pit if they're not made right. And a lot of phones and computers have ad blockers too, which is another reason why organic ranking is so important. But this leads me to our last topic, and this is an amazing tool called the Google Map Pack. Many people go here first to find a business that fills their needs, and getting ranked in the top position means 40 or 50% more calls than top organic ranking alone. And that's actual calls to your business. Now, what gets you ranked here, amongst other things, is having a larger and a stronger citation profile than your competitors. A citation is your business's name, address, and phone number as it's written on your Google business profile, submitted into directories such as Yelp and Yellow Pages, and there are thousands of these things. There are a lot of other ranking factors, but your organic ranking and citations are hands down the biggest here. You could also rank in multiple areas all at once using the same profile and capture all of those near me keywords like landscapers near me. So for example, if you set up here, right here in Auburn, and your profile grew strong, you're going to be taking business from all of these different areas. Let's say somebody in New City, you stretched over to New City and somebody in New City looked up landscapers near me. You're going to be getting that business coming to you as well using this one Google business profile. So yeah, it's a pretty amazing strategy. And once these strategies are all coming together, you're beginning to outgrow your competitors. Here's what you might be looking at and why it's so worth it. So out of just these 6 keywords, on average, let's say between them, you get about 830 searches per month. You can expect about a 5% conversion rate of those converting into paying customers. So 5% of 830 would be about 41 jobs per month just from your website, just from these keywords. Now you couple that with the Google Business Profile strategy, you're looking at an additional 60 jobs per month. Now this doesn't include all the other keywords, and it doesn't include all of the other areas taken over by your Google Business Profile. So how do we actually find these numbers? The average click-through rate of somebody in the top position is 28.5%. So this guy, because he's in the top position for this keyword, is going to be getting 28.5% on average of the site visits. Out of those site visits, 60 to 80% of those from buyer intent keywords become hot leads. They'll call you or they'll fill out a lead form. And if your closing rate is about 50%, which it typically is because people are actually seeking you out to buy, this is what those numbers look like. 100 searches should yield around 8 to 11 jobs per month by those 100 searches. And I always just like the low ball at 5% being the minimum, even though it's often higher because, hey, everybody wins with the low ball, right? So I'm not sure what your margins are, but if you multiplied your average profit per job by the number of jobs you would get, what could you be making this year if you did this? And while this is what I do for a living, and while this video is going to help you start generating a decent amount of revenue, if you want to step it up, go after larger areas, more keywords, or even if you just have any questions, you're more than welcome to just shoot me a message back, or you can give me a call or text at 330-978-5004. We would just have a quick chat to find out exactly how much revenue you'd like to make for your business. I'll do the research to make sure it's possible, and then we would talk from there. Either way, I would really appreciate just a line of feedback so I know if you got some value out of this video or not. Thank you so much, David. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon, my man.